In this month of July 2011, when many nations celebrate their liberty and independence, we take the opportunity to congratulate them for their successful revolutions that led them to these celebrations. We also seize this opportunity to address this message to our people in Cameroon. My fellow Cameroonians, dear friends and patriots, in a fateful day in 1958, in September of 1958, Ruben Umniobe, one of the founding fathers of our independence, fell under the assassin bullets of the colonial army. And if this was not enough, 2 years later, in 1960, Félix Moumié will also have an appointment with death in Geneva, Switzerland. Once again, the ungodly hand of the colonial master was at work. But it wasn't just the colonial army that tried to stifle the revolution of the Cameroonian people. The stooges that now rule continued their dirty work. That is why in 1970, we witnessed a plethora of sham trials. And after these trials, Ernest Wandé will be condemned to death and fall under the assassin bullet of the neo-colonial army in Bafoussam. Fellow Cameroonians, if we are reminding you these facts that you already know, because 30 years ago, the brutal colonial regime was simply replaced by a despotic and tyrannical oligarchy. Mr. Biya and some few friends have taken this country down a dangerous path, and we stand today at a crossroad. Take our country back or let them continue and destroy its very fabric. Fellow Cameroonians, the departure of Mr. Biya is non-negotiable, it's unconditional, but it is not an end in itself. The departure of the old dictatorial regime of Mr. Biya is only the beginning of the long road of reconstruction of our nation, of the reconstruction of our economy and youth employment. The departure of the repressive and scary regime of Mr. Biya is only the beginning of true freedom and liberty for the Cameroonian people. The departure of the corrupt and fraudulent regime of Mr. Biya is the only condition to build strong democratic institutions in our country. The end of the woman-hating regime of Mr. Biya is the only condition for the true emancipation of the Cameroonian woman. So, dear Cameroonian, let's stand up as one man, from Marwa to Garwa, from Gaoundéré to Baturi, from Samelima to Yaoundé, from Bamenda to Boya, from Bafoussam to Kribi. Let's stand up as one man. Do not allow fear and hesitation to come on your way. We are entering the last stretch of this revolution that will bring true freedom for our nation when we enter the Third Republic of Cameroon come next year. Let's stand up and let's go together.